Yo, what's poppin', guys? Sizzle here, back at again with the live zombies review. And this is our final Black Ops 1 zombies map, which is, of course, the remake of Der Rise, or D-Rise, whatever the fuck it's called. That's what I don't remember. But yeah, not really. I feel like this will probably just be better, just from the mystery boxes being better and the graphics being better. That's just how I'm thinking going into this. I think I've actually played this remake, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or I played in Black Ops 2 if it was in there. I do vaguely remember playing this in one of the Black Opses. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say when it comes to remakes. There's a reason these ones are way shorter than the main map ones, because it's like, oh, I've seen this all before, you know, how does it look in comparison? And here, I mean, the skybox is way less, when everything else is graphically there, this skybox is way less, sorry, a bit like a, I guess, not like a burp, but kind of like where you have something kind of come up your throat that doesn't make like a sound and just release a bit of gas. It's kind of like a burp without the noise, if you know what I mean. Either way, the skybox is way less convincing, and it's like a 400p image, and the rest of the map is like really solid quality. So I think that's a bit of a downgrade. The texturing also looks a little bit more flat than the original, to be honest. This might be one of those cases where they actually downgrade the visuals, in my opinion. Kinda hard to tell without a side-by-side, but this doesn't look like visually stunning or anything, right? The last map I could tell, right? You could see parts where it's like, oh, that's visually great, but I think that fire and stuff like that, like, I think we saw that in World at War. There was even fire clipping through there for a second, if I'm not mistaken. Come on. Okay, there's an opening there, I guess, so that makes some level sense, but yeah, not really much more to say. I mean, the rest of the map's going to be the same, and I've already went over this map, and it was pretty cool, yeah, pretty solid. I'd imagine I gave this a 3 or 4 out of 5. I don't know which of the two I did, kind of depending on how I feel at the time, and I'm sure what I gave was actually a pretty solid rating, but just looking at it again, I mean, it's just going to be the same map, but with Black Ops 1 box weapons, and when World at War box weapons are infamously awful, so that is a straight upgrade on that aspect. I do think maybe if you just play this with lower graphics, you probably don't notice as much of the issues. I mean, can I actually do that right now? Like, is there a way to... Let's see. No, I don't think this... I can change the texture quality or anything. But if I can lower the texture quality, I think... this would probably be just fine. This would be like a better version of the original, just by nature of having better access to better weapons. Right, the wall buys are always the same between this and the original. Right, they're in the same spots for the same cost and everything, and it looks like that's just going to be the same here. I don't really need to play through the rest of the map to see it. For Black Ops 3 I will, but for this game you can see, right, they got still slightly different walk animations than normal, I believe. I think that was slightly different. We got the one where their heads are back, we got the one where their arms are forward, they're like stumbling around like crazy. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just visually either nicer, equal, or slightly lesser than the original with better box weapons. So overall, probably a 4 out of 5. I mean, this map is iconic, it's nice, it's smooth, it's very casual friendly. Even if you want to do some more, you can kind of pick how difficult you want to make this map for you by picking where you decide to play. But it's got a nice bit of openness, a nice bit of challenge, and everything's kind of reasonably placed. I don't feel like there's any blind corners in this map where, like, I can turn the corner and be like, whoa, 18 zombies? I had no idea, no way of knowing that. Right? There's just well-designed, very solid, just good fun. And that's really all there is to say, right, about this remake versus the original, because that's really all I can do when it comes to, you know, rating or ranking the remakes of maps. And yeah, 4 out of 5. Solid time, solid looking, solid feeling, and solid changes. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me know if there's anything I missed that the remake does, or the original had, or whatever, so that I can know to, yeah, maybe change the rating and whatnot. But I think this is probably just a better version of the original to play, so between this and World at War, this is just less clunky, less buggy, and overall a better time. So it's just a better version. And yeah, see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.